Number 10, from The Vine, 2021, directed by Sean Cisterna. Starring Joe Pantoliano, Wendy Crewson, Marco Leonardi. Toronto CEO Marco Gentile resigns in protest and, to the alarm of wife and daughter, abruptly returns to the Italian town of his youth. There it is soon revealed to him the answer to his personal crisis may lie in service to something outside himself. He decides to resurrect his grandfather's vineyard, and in the process helps to breathe life back into a township in decline. But will his wife and daughter come along for the ride?
My name is Mark Gentile. I was born in Acerenza, Italy. What's this? I was standing there. I had this epiphany.
Oh my God, men and their epiphanies.
Benvenuto in Italia.
Arrivederci.
Mrs. Gentile, I was just sorry to see that your husband closed your retirement account.
I'm sorry, he did what?
Acerenza. Oh.
It's not like he used to be, you know.
I can't remember what it used to be. I haven't been back in 45 years.
Questo pericolosissimo criminale americano.
No, canadese.
Canadese, America is the same
I vigneti sono rimasti abbandonati da tempo fa, la gioventù a Eccellenza non ci sta. The answer lies in service to something older than yourself.
You are dreaming.
Sometimes dreams come true.
Hey, Marcello!
Call him.
I don't know how to make wine! Does anybody know how to make wine here?
Nessuno.
Okay, so we Google it.
We Google. Mo cerchiamo con Google,
This midlife crisis vacation is not fair to Mom. Oh my God, you had sex in the wine.
No, it's not wine yet.
Fa che la vigna in onore di tuo nonno diventi il sogno di noi tutti. Not only for you, but for everybody.
Thank you. I gotta do this. For the people, the town, maybe even me.
Number 9, State and Maine, 2000. Starring Rebecca Pidgeon, William H. Macy, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Alec Baldwin.
In the year 2000, the town of Waterford, Vermont, is about to come under siege by Hollywood.
This is picture. Marker.
This is your movie. This is small town America.
They want to close down Main Street.
The question is, who owns the street?
What's it about?
It's about the quest for purity.
I don't want to take my shirt off.
You told me they had an old mill.
It burnt down.
How do I do a film called The Old Mill when I don't have an old mill?
Well, first you got to change the title.
You treat me like a child.
What's the problem?
She doesn't want to bare her breasts.
Why are we paying her $3 million?
They know what her breasts look like.
No, they can draw them from memory.
It takes all kinds.
Shouldn't you be in school?
It's night.
You know, she could be in the movie. She could.
No.
Everybody needs a hobby. The whole town's been warped by the presence of the movie company.
Why don't you sue me in the world court?
How are you getting on with these fine people?
I want them thrown in jail.
You're going to jail.
I didn't know it was illegal.
Can we just try to keep our pants buttoned and get out of this town in one piece?
Don't, because I want to tell you something, and I think you know what I mean.
Fine Line Features presents Alec Baldwin, Charles Durning, Clark Gregg, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Patti LuPone, William H. Macy, Sarah Jessica Parker, David Paymer, Rebecca Pidgeon, and Julia Stiles. State and Maine, a David Mamet film.
Number 8, Ghost World, 2001, directed by Terry Zwigoff. Starring Thora Birch, Scarlett Johansson, Steve Buscemi. Cynical social outcasts Enid and Rebecca have few prospects after finishing high school, though Enid is a talented artist. After playing a prank on a lonely middle-aged man named Seymour, Enid feels guilt, and they eventually strike up a friendship, with Seymour sharing his love of music, while Enid tries to match him with a partner. Based on the popular graphic novel by Daniel Clowes, the film, like the graphic novel, has become a cult classic.
I can't believe we made it. We graduated high school. How totally amazing.
I can't help but feel I had some small part in how you turned out.
Sometimes I think I might be going crazy from sexual frustration.
You just hate every single guy on the face of the earth.
That's not true. I just hate all these extroverted, pseudo-bohemian losers.
You guys up for some reggae tonight?
Do you have any other old records besides these?
Seymour does.
Who does?
Oh, him. He's the man with the records.
I'm allowed to place one student from your graduating class for a full one-year scholarship, and I took the liberty of submitting your name. This could be a really great thing for you.
Would I have to take classes and stuff?
Well,
I'm just not the kind of guy who has a type.
Every guy has a type. What about her?
Whoa.
Would you go out with her?
As long as she's breathing.
Hey! Hey! You! How many times I tell you? No check, no service. Get the hell out of my store. What do you think this is, Club Med?
It's America, dude. Learn the rules.
Loosen up. Feel the music.
Ghost World. The underground comic book comes to life.
We have to get together this summer. Yeah, that'll definitely happen.
Written by Daniel Clowes and Terry Zwigoff. Directed by Terry Zwigoff.
Do you serve beer? Any alcohol?
After about 5 minutes of this movie, you're gonna wish you had 10 beers.
Number 7. Sideways, 2004, directed by Alexander Payne. Starring Paul Giamatti, Thomas Hayden Church, Virginia Madsen, Sandra Oh. Miles and Jack take a trip to California's wine country in Santa Barbara to celebrate Jack's upcoming marriage. The plan is to relax, play golf and enjoy good food and wine. Jack, an unpublished author and schoolteacher, is depressed over his divorce, but passionate about wine, and keen to teach Miles some of the finer points. He also has a slight crush on a waitress at a restaurant in the area. Jack, on the other hand, is a gadabout actor past his prime, who is determined to not only shake Miles out of his depression, but to enjoy his last rush of freedom before being forced to take a serious job with his fiancée's father. The film made over 6 times its budget at the box office, and is seen as responsible for a 16% boost in the sale of the Pinot Noir variety of red wine.
And examine the wine against the light. You're looking for color and clarity. Now, stick your nose in it. Maybe some strawberry. Oh, there's just a flutter of like a nutty Edam cheese.
When do we drink it?
Now. Are you chewing gum?
No.
Spit it out.
Please don't open the shack!
Get married on Saturday. Here's my last week of freedom.
We're gonna play some golf, eat some great food, and we're gonna send you off in style. It's gonna be great. Miles, these girls want to party with us.
If they want to drink Merlot, we're drinking Merlot.
No, if anybody orders Merlot, I'm leaving. I am not drinking any Merlot!
Oh, how do we go back to my place?
Tonight we are celebrating Miles' book deal, published author.
Oh, what's the title?
The day after yesterday.
Oh, you mean today?
Yeah. Why did you tell them that my novel was being published?
You have been officially depressed for like 2 years now. We're gonna go have some fun, Miles. Do you remember fun?
If a woman finds out how I live, that I'm not a published author, any interest she has is going to evaporate real quick.
You guys should stay for the weekend.
No, we have to get back for the rehearsal dinner.
What rehearsal dinner? I spent 3 years trying to extricate myself from a relationship that was full of deception.
I am not Jack.
But it's not saying. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. You don't like my point of view, think that I'm insane.
Number 6. Booksmart, 2019, directed by Olivia Wilde. Starring Caitlin Dever, Beanie Feldstein, Jessica Williams. Best friends Amy and Molly are high achievers at high school and will soon be on their way to an Ivy League college. However, when they are informed that other less academically inclined students, who habitually go to parties and generally enjoy themselves, are either on their way to a similar college, or have been recruited for top jobs, they come to the decision they should have enjoyed their time in high school more. Molly persuades Amy to attend a graduation party, where a girl who Amy has a crush on will be, and there the adventure begins.
Oh shit! Are we gonna go to school or? Nope.
What's 2 plus 2?
Isn't it crazy that it's the last day of school? Are you kidding me, Samantha? Go talk to her.
It's the last day. We got you through high school.
I need to go over the end of the year budget numbers.
Can't we just graduate, head off to college? That should do it, right?
We will persist.
I can't hear you. I can't soundproof glass.
We have to go to a party tonight. What? Nobody knows that we are fun. We didn't party because we wanted to focus on school and get into good colleges. And it worked. But the irresponsible people who partied also got into those colleges.
I'm incredible at hand jobs, but I also got a 1560 on the SATs.
We haven't done anything. We haven't broken any rules. Name one person whose life was so much better because they broke a couple of rules. Picasso. He broke art rules. Rosa Parks. Name another one. Susan B. Anthony. God damn it.
Picture this, I'm a bag of dicks, put me to your lips.
Hand sanitizer. Check. Chapstick. Check. Mace. Listen, it is very important that you keep the safety. Oh! Ah! There's something on! Don't touch your eyes!
What the fuck is this?
Me ask the questions!
Oh my god.
What can I say?
Well, that seems excessive. Shotgun. Just kidding. I don't have one.
Number 5. The Holdovers, 2023, directed by Alexander Payne. Starring Paul Giamatti, Dominic Sessa, Davine Joy Randolph. There's no holiday at Christmas of 1970 for Barton Academy teacher Paul Hunnam, as he once again draws the short straw to supervise 5 students who, for varied reasons, are left on campus for the break. It seems the meticulous educator is being punished for flunking a major donor's son. The awkward and frustrating start eventually turns into a heartwarming story filled with humor and pathos.
Sir, I don't understand.
That's glaringly apparent.
I can't fail this class.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, Mr. Coates. I truly believe that you can.
Every year at Barton Academy, students, faculty, and staff depart the campus for a 2-week winter break. But there are always an unfortunate few who have nowhere to go for the holidays. They're known as the Holdovers.
Mr. Hunnam.
Hello, Mary.
I heard you got stuck with babysitting duty this year. How'd you manage that?
You know, he used to be a student, right? Yeah, that's why he knows how to inflict maximum pain on us.
I thought all the Nazis were hiding in Argentina.
Stifle it, Tully. You just earned yourself a detention, sir.
Being here with you is already one big detention.
Son of a bitch, that's another detention! Do you think I want to be babysitting you? No, I was praying your mother would pick up the phone, or your father would arrive in a helicopter or a flying saucer.
My father's dead.
You don't tell a boy that's been left behind at Christmas that nobody wants him? What's wrong with you?
There's nobody here, okay? You stay out of my way, and I'll stay out of yours.
Let me sleep. Now, most of the kids dislike you, pretty much hate you. Teachers, too. You know that, right?
I find the world a bitter and complicated place, and it seems to feel the same way about me. I think you and I have this in common. I don't think I've ever had a real family Christmas like this before.
Thank you, Mary.
You're welcome.
History is not simply the study of the past, it is an explanation of the present.
See, when you say it that way and throw in some pornography, it's a lot easier to understand.
No matter what you are.
I'd like to propose a toast to my 2 unlikely companions.
Are you trying to lick down my shirt?
No. Yes. You're gonna get me fired.
This is your Rubicon. Do not cross the Rubicon.
The Holdovers.
Number 4, Napoleon Dynamite, 2004, directed by Jared Hess. Starring John Heder, Efren Ramirez, Tina Majorino, John Grease. Frequently bullied, Napoleon is socially awkward, to say the least. He manages to entertain himself playing tetherball and drawing all sorts of creatures. He befriends the very shy Deb and the less shy Pedro, whom he helps run for student president, but during that time, their friendships are tested. Other characters include his uncle, who dreams of his former football glory while dreaming up get-rich-quick schemes, and his brother, who is readying to meet a girlfriend he has met on the web. With a budget of only $400,000 and originally only having a limited release, this film proved to be a huge success, earning a whopping $46.1 million worldwide.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills. You know, like nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills.
How was school?
Worst day of my life? What do you think? Idiot! What kind of bike do you have?
It's a sledgehammer.
Dang, you ever take it off any sweet jumps?
What are you drawing?
A liger.
What's a liger?
It's my favorite animal. It's like a lion and a tiger mixed.
Why are you so sweaty?
I've been practicing some dance moves. Is Trisha here?
Is that on my driveway?
That's my ride.
Number 3, Juno, 2007. Directed by Jason Reitman, starring Ellen Page, Michael Cera, Jennifer Garner, Allison Janney, J.K. Simmons, Jason Bateman. Strong-willed Juno is pregnant after initiating a physical encounter with her softly spoken friend, Paulie. After finding she can't go through with an abortion, she decides to have the baby and find good parents to have it adopted. Through this she has the support of her parents, but she struggles with her feelings about Paulie, who is confused about the whole situation, while bonding with her baby's potential adoptive parents. The script is witty, but still manages to deal with the serious situation in an intelligent and sensitive manner.
What's the prognosis, fertile Myrtle? Minus or plus?
There it is. Little pink plus sign is so unholy.
That ain't no Etch-a-Sketch. This is one doodle that can't be undid, Holmes Gillett.
Just tell him. I'm pregnant.
Who was the father?
It's Polly Bleecker.
Polly Bleecker? I didn't think he had it in him.
I know, right?
Did you see that coming?
Yeah, but I was hoping she was expelled or into hard drugs.
Or a DWI? Anything but this.
I could have this baby and give it to someone that totally needs it.
You should look in the Penny Saver. They have ads for parents.
Yeah, desperately seeking spawn. Hi, I'm Vanessa.
Hi, I'm the husband.
This, of course, is Juno.
Like the city in Alaska.
No.
You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend.
When this is all over, we could always get back together.
Were we together?
Yeah, we were once, you know. At time.
You think you're really gonna do this then? If I could just have the thing and give it to you now, I totally would, but I'm guessing it looks probably like a sea monkey right now. We should let it get a little cuter, right? Great.
Keep it in the oven.
Fox Searchlight Pictures presents a comedy about life.
Boy, I thought you were the kind of girl who knew when to say when.
I don't really know what kind of girl I am.
And the bumps along the way.
Your little girlfriend gave me the stink eye in art class yesterday.
Katrina's not my girlfriend, all right? And I doubt that she gave you the stink eye. That's just the way her face looks, you know? That's just her face.
I don't know if I'm even ready to be a father.
Hey, big puffy version of Junebug. Where you been?
Just out dealing with things way beyond my maturity level.
need to know that it's possible that two people can stay happy together forever.
The best thing you can do is find a person who loves you for exactly what you are.
Juno.
Your parents are probably wondering where you are.
I mean, I'm already pregnant, so what other kind of shenanigans can I get into?
Number 2. Jojo Rabbit, 2019. Directed by Taika Waititi, starring Roman Griffin Davis, Thomasin McKenzie, Taika Waititi, Sam Rockwell, Scarlett Johansson, Stephen Merchant, Rebel Wilson. In the last days of World War II, 10-year-old Jojo joins the Hitler Youth, and becomes entranced with Nazi ideals to the extent that he has a buffoonish Hitler as an imaginary friend. His mother, however, is opposed to Nazism to the extent that she is hiding a young Jewish girl in her house. When Jojo, who is indoctrinated to think that Jews are monsters, uncovers her, his ideals will be put to the test.
Top man, prepare to leave the house.
Today you boys will be involved in such activities as war games, ambush techniques, and blowing stuff up.
I don't think I can do this.
Was?
Of course you can.
Aber dann kamst du.
When I was your age, I had an imaginary friend. Got me in so much trouble.
Kids, it's time to burn some books.
You're growing up too fast. 10-year-olds shouldn't be celebrating war and talking politics.
Heil Hitler. I wish more of our young boys had your blind fanaticism.
Did you know Jews can read each other's minds? But how would you know if you saw one? They could look just like us. Hi. You know what I am? Say it. A Jew. Gesundheit.
Sheesh, that was intense.
What am I going to do?
No idea.
Got it! I will
Burn
negotiate.
down the house and blame Winston Churchill. Or negotiate.
If I tell on you, you'll be in big trouble.
They'll never win. Love is the strongest thing in the world.
Your mother took me in. She's kind. She treats me like a person.
You two seem to be getting on well.
She doesn't seem like a bad person. I'm the enemy. You're not a Nazi, Jojo. You're a 10-year-old kid who likes dressing up in a funny uniform and wants to be part of a club. Yogi? Oh, God. Nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, I know. It's definitely not a good time to be a Nazi.
Before we get to my number 1, let's take a quick look at 3 honorable mentions. Lady Bird, 2017. Directed by Greta Gerwig.
I want to go where culture is, like
How
New
in the
York,
world did I raise such a
or at least
snob?
Connecticut or New Hampshire, where writers live in the
Get
woods.
into those schools anyway. Mom, you should just go to City College. You know, with your work ethic, just go to City College and then to jail, and then back to City College, and then maybe you'd learn to pull yourself up and not expect everybody to do everything.
She has a big heart, your mom.
She's warm, but she's also kind of scary.
You can't be scary and warm.
I think you can. Your mom is.
So, you're not interested in any Catholic colleges?
No way. I want schools like Yale, but not Yale because I probably couldn't get in.
You definitely couldn't get in.
Does Mom hate me?
If you're tired, we can sit down.
I'm not tired.
You were dragging your feet.
You are so infuriating.
Please stop yelling.
I'm not yelling. Oh, it's perfect.
Do you love it?
When is a normal time to have sex?
You're having sex?
We're afraid that we will never escape our past.
Whatever we give you, it's never enough. It's never enough.
It is enough.
We're afraid of what the future will bring. We're afraid we won't be loved.
You can't do anything unless you're the center of attention.
We won't be liked.
Yeah, well, you know your mom's tits, they're totally fake. She made one bad decision at 19. 2 bad decisions.
And we won't succeed.
I want you to be the very best version of yourself that you can be.
what if this is the best version?
Bernie, 2011, directed by Richard Linklater.
He was the nicest guy in town.
He was about the most popular man in Carthage. Real people person. Just made you feel real good about yourself.
It's like he'd cast a spell over the entire area.
Room service.
And she was just a mean, old...
They went to Russia, Acapulco, New York City. They went to Europe, always first class. He bought jet skis, 9 cars.
He was her servant.
She was demanding,
You should have been here hours ago.
condescending,
All I want is for you to be a man for once in your life.
even conniving.
I know you hate me!
No.
Like everybody else!
I don't know how the guy stood it.
A woman like that with a bad heart, he should have just shoved the pillow right over her face.
Everybody's describing Bernie to you as an angel.
The nicest fella I've ever met.
He didn't do it.
He's an angel, all right. An angel of death.
Jack Black, Shirley MacLaine, Matthew McConaughey.
Wheel of misfortune. If your number comes up, Danny Buck's coming to get you first.
Bernie.
Chef, 2014, directed by Jon Favreau.
We're being reviewed by the most important critic in the city.
Now suddenly you're going to be an artist. Well, be an artist on your own time. It's my restaurant.
The kitchen is my domain. That was our deal.
The deal is now changed. Either you stay or you go.
Who cares? I do, because I could have done better. I should have cooked food that I was gonna cook. There are chefs that cook food that they believe in, and people will try because they're open to a new experience, and they'll end up liking it.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't do it. What are you writing?
Chef, don't. That's not a good idea.
Just listen. I won't send it until we all say it's okay. Why don't you come by again tonight? I got a whole new menu just for you, asshole.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Don't do it.
So what are you gonna do?
You're gonna laugh.
Tony, Carl's got a taco truck.
For real?
I was so jealous when I heard your voice. I was like, that's what I want to do.
I get to touch people's lives with what I do, and I love it. And I want to share this with you.
Number 1. Whip It, 2009, directed by Drew Barrymore. Starring Ellen Page, Drew Barrymore, Marcia Gay Hayden. On a shopping visit to Austin, small-town Texan teenager Bliss Cavender is fascinated when she comes across a local roller derby team publicizing their upcoming bout. She is encouraged to try out, and after a slow start, she becomes more and more proficient as her passion for the sport grows. Only problem is, her mother has a history as a beauty queen and pressures her to follow in her footsteps, entering her in a string of beauty pageants. Though this coming-of-age sports dramedy just about broke even at the box office, Drew Barrymore's directorial debut is also about self-empowerment, and will just make you feel good.
If I could have dinner with anyone, it would have to be God.
My mom is gonna kill me.
It says temporary.
Also from Bodine, Miss Bliss Cavender.
I'm sorry that these pageants don't live up to your high moral standards, but there's a lot you can learn from them no matter what you go on to be in life.
Out of all the places to go to in the world, who would come to Bodine?
So, what are you, like, alternative now?
Alternative to what?
What is this?
Roller derby? Ooh.
Welcome to skate night at the warehouse.
The boys wanna be her. The girls wanna be her.
Clean up on aisle 5.
I just want to tell y'all that you're my new heroes.
Well, put some skates on. Be your own hero.
The last time I wore skates, they had Barbies on them.
I wanna be her. Yes, I do.
You could be our mascot.
I'm gonna change my work schedule because I want to take an SAT class on Tuesdays, Thursdays.
I'm impressed.
I like smart girls. That's why I married your mama. Well, that and I knocked her up.
I'ma do the things Looking good, Barbie.
I could make out with him, but that is it. Has anyone ever thrown up on the track before?
Yeah.
Get ready to meet your newest Girl Scout, Babe Ruthless!
This is your SAT class? I am in love with this.
I cannot take losing the chance for our kid to be happy.
We're number two. We're number two.
She came in second out of 2 teams. That's right, celebrate mediocrity. That's fantastic.